How's it going, folks? Noah from Stage 3 here, and I wanted to bring you a quick build overview on this Tacoma setup at the ARB booth. And we're here obviously at SEMA 2022. So this truck's got a lot of equipment that you guys might be familiar with from ARB, but it's also got some new stuff on it, and that's kind of where I wanted to kick things off. So right at the front, this has ARB's new Mark II Summit front bumper, and they've done some work to redesign it and really tie it in better to just the body lines and the overall look of the Tacoma's front end. So the thing that will kind of jump out at you right away is the way that lower grille section is kind of shaped to match the Toyota grille, as well as those integrated fog lights with the little DRL strips. And it's a really nice upgrade because I've always liked the look of the Summit bumper overall, but this kind of helps to blend it to where it feels like almost more of an OEM upgrade and like something that Toyota would have intended for the truck. So definitely a little better than just kind of punching a plain old round fog light in there. So I really like the look of that. And then obviously it still ties in with kind of exoskeleton bars that protect the fenders here and go down to the sliders. And then they also have their, intensity lights on the front and kind of the usual accessories that you see with these ARB builds. But the other thing that is new on this truck that you guys probably haven't seen yet is their slide kitchen in the back. With the whole drawer system, ARB has been building drawers like that forever, but this kitchen's kind of an update and redesign on some of the other slide outs that they've had in the past. It has a little 2-burner Dometic stove in there, obviously kind of a little wash basin sink setup, and everything compacts, tucks into the truck. The idea of a kitchen that slides out like that isn't necessarily a new concept, and you'll see a lot of that here with these Overland builds around SEMA, but ARB's done a good job of streamlining and improving what they already had. And I think with this truck, obviously it's the exact right fit for this build because there's a whole lot of other overlanding equipment on here. Moving along, the last new part that you guys probably haven't seen that I think is worth showing on this truck is ARB's new bed rack system. And this kind of sticks out to me because of the lengths that they went to really simplify and streamline the design. With a lot of aftermarket bed racks, you'll see that they just have huge panels covered in bolt heads and channels all over the place, which is great for being kind of modular and mounting equipment to it, but all of the unused space ends up looking a little bit cluttered, and you actually lose some ability to access the bed when you have these brackets just kind of blocking things out. With ARB's design, they use some channels on the insides of the bars where you can slide brackets in, and you can kind of see they have like some storage boxes on the outside that mount to those, but it allows you to put the equipment where you need it and still have full access to reach into the bed. Now, of course, the bed rack is a pretty good tie-in to all of ARB's roof rack equipment because that's kind of where they got their start. So this truck also has the base rack system over the cab, and that has all sorts of good mounts to go with it where you can do a spare tire, jerry cans, high lift jack, all sorts of stuff. We actually have a separate video kind of covering their base rack system on their Ranger, but it's very similar setup here. So I think as a whole, this truck does a great job of bringing these parts together in a cohesive way that is functional, and you don't have parts kind of overlapping or intruding and making other things work not as well as they should. I just wanted to kind of take the time to show you guys, give you a quick run through of this build, and definitely worthwhile since we don't get the chance to show off a lot of Tacomas on the channel. So I appreciate it if you guys stuck it out to the end. Definitely drop a comment below. Let me know what you think of some of the new product on here and how you like it, and I'll see you guys next time.